She's just enjoying herself.
Alright, well. Eh. Eh. I don't know our goal right now. Are we just trying to sneak faster, or are we just...
However you want to handle it.
Also, is she actually as big as the thingy is?
No, I can make. Yeah. Okay.
Leo.
No.
How's
You can
she
make
looking?
another stealth check, Amelia Gustav.
Oh.
Okay, Amelia. You you just make a fluffy noise, but with all the fluffy noise. What the heck does that mean? You happen to trip onto some fluffy pillows, and it makes a little thud, but because of everything that's going around, they don't seem to notice.
It should be noted, Leo.
Yep.
I'm walking with my book out.
Okay.
Just,
Oh god.
Just
So
looking
give
at
me
the
some
book.
stealth checks with disadvantage.
Oh boy. I actually have good stealth though.
Okay, 13.
2.
Okay, well, alright, Jake's fucking gonna make it across.
It's the master of texting.
It should be noted by the end of it I bump into Stormy again.
I'm wearing chainmail.
Sorry.
Oh,
Really.
uh-oh. Let's roll some perception over here from this bitch.
I'm wearing heavy armor.
I'm just really trying to figure out why we're here. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I really need to be more perceptive. It should be noted, he's pretty much completely enthralled. He's kind of forgotten about the succubus.
Let me see, which one is for perception? It's okay. Nope. Perfectly fine, apparently. Oh, I don't know why Beast Walker did it. Don't ignore that.
Well, at least there wasn't anything that was alerted by that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the... Is there a curtain on this side?
Yeah.
Gonna hold it open and just wave them through.
Well, Theo hasn't made it across due to him tripping. Mr. Theo, I'm gonna need another stealth check.
Do you need a hand, Amelia?
How loud are you speaking?
I'm just speaking in my normal voice. Amelia, you there? I think she might have hurt herself, Walker.
I'm gonna put my finger in front of my mouth, kind of shh.
What? Why?
Alright, we're gonna make another perception check here. Alright, apparently not.
Oh my god.
Alright,
okay,
Amelia, you managed to make it across. Y'all make it across.
Walker, are you hiding something from me?
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and walk through, and then
you get back here. I'm yelling. You get back here, by the way. Because I'm all fired up.
Luckily, the curtain is behind you.
Well, no, she's walking through. I'm still on the other side of it.
Okay, well, we're gonna get another fucking perception check.
Back here, Walker.
Oh my god!
Wow, not perceiving these things.
What? Why are you doing this?
Poke my head through, put my hand through, and motion him to come here.
Walker. You take that back. This is a nice book, and I'm yelling that.
Okay. There is a loud playing of things being dropped.
Is it behind me?
Yeah, it's in this direction. A great bowl is dropped. Servants are screaming.
Oh my god!
The servants are screaming and running. They've run in this direction past the curtain.
At this point, I'll turn around and see the succubus and go, "Oh, that's why you were shushing me."
I'm just gonna be like, you dumb fuck. And I'm gonna step, and I'm gonna
Walker, let me handle this.
I step next to Forbeth, and I'm gonna put up my shield.
Walker,
just in case.
The
Allow
succubus
me.
gets up and she is looking straight at you. Says, "My, what nerve do you have to disturb me?"
I'm really sorry, madam. I was just passing through, and
You know, it doesn't seem like that bad part of hell. They seem to be enjoying themselves with her.
I I hope you'll forgive me. I honestly I didn't see you. I was reading this book. It's a fascinating book.
Not noticing me.
Oh God.
Now that I see you, though, you truly are beautiful.
Why, thank you. I might just have to keep your tongue for myself.
Well,
Oh,
I like my tongue. I'd
All
prefer to
right.
keep it.
Now we're gonna make a persuasion battle.
All right.
Who will outpersuade the other?
Well, I rolled a shitty roll, so
All
it
right.
looks like her.
You will take one square closer to her.
All right. Well, madam, that I've become one with this box, apparently.
You can try to speak, Theo. Try to say something to him. Give me something persuasive.
It should be noted while I'm doing that, while
That's
I'm
an
walking towards her,
intimidation. Whoa there, friend. That's intimidation.
Leo.
Uh-huh.
While I walk towards her, one step, I'll cast Prestidigitation to make myself look nicer.
Like, what do you mean? Like, to dress yourself up?
No, just kind of clean myself off so I look fresh.
Fresh. Okay.
it's a sensory effect. It looks fresh.
Looks fresh, clean. All right. She says, my, eat.
What'd she say?
My, you look good enough to eat.
I mean, I'm not that tasty. But if you're looking to have a good time, why don't you come with?
Perhaps. But this is the nicest part of Inferno by far. Don't you agree?
I mean, personally, I've always been a little interested in. There's 9 circles. You always hear all these bad tales about the 9th circle. So I was always curious, how bad is the 8th circle?
Oh, you'll be naughty, won't you?
My
Going
God.
all the way down there.
I would just appreciate a guide, and I figured you could guide us quite well.
All right, persuasion battle. Here we go.
Oh my fucking God.
All right, 5 feet towards her. You're basically in arm's reach of her. She's in arm's reach of you.
I'm having an intellectual conversation here. And I'm not saying you're dumb, I'm
Oh.
just saying.
Oh, you're trying to persuade him over. Come over.
Oh,
Try to counter persuade Thea. Okay, Theo.
Listen.
He's not really pulling you in, Theo. So you just kind of negated your persuasiveness.
Listen. Walker? Amelia? Miss, I don't know what your name is. I'm Forbeth.
You can call me.
Who? What? This is out of character. I didn't hear you.
Oh, mistress.
Mistress. Oh.
Yep.
I mean,
and when you had looked at your companion, she has pulled out a whip.
ooh.
She's gonna make a con saving throw.
She's gonna make a con saving throw.
Yeah, she's gonna make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Oh, okay.
Throwing hands.
she just has the whip in her hand. Constitution saving throw. Do enemies have saving throws on they don't have they don't have advantage. Okay. How's that?
Yeah, I don't really know how these work, if we're being completely honest with you.
It would be against your spell save DC.
Spell save?
Which isn't 19 at level 3.
Damn. And nothing happens to her at all, and she doesn't like nothing at all.
Oh, she doesn't even notice anything happened. Okay.
Leo,
Yep.
Let me just make sure nothing happens at all.
how long has this conversation been going on?
How long?
Yeah, between me and her.
Just like about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
About a minute, you
Yes.
say.
Yes.
Ooh. I've got some funky things I could do.
Oh. Um.
Here, Leo, can I just
Message me.
I'm not necessarily gonna use this, but could I use this if I wanted to?
Let me. Um. Yes, can,
Ooh.
but she has advantage.
I haven't cast a spell in a while. Are cantrips immune? Like you don't have to spend spell slots to do
No,
cantrips.
you can just cast them.
Okay.
So are you going to be doing that, Jake?
Yeah. I
She
will.
does have advantage to it.
Mhm.
And what kind of stone throw? Okay.
I think she makes it.
Pretty sure. Not. All right.
Now remember, Leo.
She don't know nothing.
That's right. Well, I'm just saying, mistress. Uh, we could really use a guide because I'll be honest. At least I don't know how to get further down into the circles of hell, and we really have to go deep.
All right.
We gotta go deep.
Jake, make a. We're gonna fight it out. Make strength checks against me. Strength fight me.
Strength checks.
Strength, not saving throw, but just strength fight me.
No, well, I mean, strength check, strength fight, same difference. Ooh, it's a tied match.
Oh.
They're
All right.
both fucking wimps.
Round 2.
I guess yeah, we have to go for round.
What is she doing?
Ooh, a big 14.
I react.
Aha! I've overpowered you.
Okay, so she
Wretch.
tries to grab onto you, Jake, and try to pull you in close, but you're kind of like, whoa, 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 there.
Listen, you haven't even taken me out to eat yet.
Oh, I'll take you out somewhere.
No, you're going to like take me out like to the back of the barn and like kill me or something. I know how this goes. Someone back in the real world tried to do something like that to me once.
Alright, can
Never
I
again.
shoot her with my crossbow now?
All right. All right.
Jesus.
Do
Hold
I
on.
need-
Do I add my strength to this roll?
I think
I mean-
it's a finesse weapon, right? You can choose either strength or dexterity.
Hold on.
For a
hold on.
crossbow, I think. Yeah, I think for a crossbow it's just dex.
Oh.
Oh, well then I have it. Hold on. Let me just make sure. How do you know in the book?
Well, because ranged is dex, and then melee strength.
Let me just confirm.
Unless
Alright,
it's a finesse melee weapon, then you can use dex. for that.
Yes, light. Hold on.
give me some initiative rolls, friends.
Light. It's ammunition. Range weapon. Range that could be used to make a range attack is list two numbers. You have doesn't say what to use when I'm looking in range weapon.
Roll 20.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure it's dex. crossbow or just a longbow. It's strength for melees, Thea. Well, that's how the rules work in. Oh, you mean for the bow? Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Dex.
Yes.
Alright, well then let me revise that because I had strength on there. Oopsie. I have strength on my longsword though, so
That's
we're good.
correct.
Let me just make sure. We have Dex. And longsword has shield doesn't have anything. Okay, that's a 21 with
Still
my
uses strength.
Huh?
It says you scroll over. It says you're still using strength.
Oh, it does not. I switched the thing to oh
Here, reroll
fuck,
it.
I'm an
You switch
idiot.
the damage and not the attack.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a 10 now. Oh, yeah, I should pay attention to what I put things.
It's all good. So that will not hit her.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, that's the boat.
The boat's dead.
This is so fucking. Why does it have a check mark with proficient?
Because you're proficient with it.
But how does it know I'm proficient in it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, oh, I know why. Because on this character sheet, you put like the class is like a drop-down menu, so it knows like the preset for fighter. Okay, carry on.
Okay.
You figured it out.
Di Carmelia Gustav.
Dear.
I'm less and less convinced that Theo's a cleric.
Wait, so what does this do? Okay. Also, why is the spiritual shovel? How long is the range on the spiritual shovel?
Apparently 60 feet.
Why? Oh, I see. It's like your hammer. I get it. Okay. Right. And then, okay, and then guiding bolt will hit. Okay, well, 13.
Ooh, it's radiant damage.
All right, you burn straight through through her stomach. There's now this gaping, burning hole through her.
Oh God. Really fucked her up.
She screeches, looking straight at you, Thea. Is that your turn? Beastwalker.
Okay. I'm gonna shaboop right here. And I'm gonna make a long sword attack.
Okay. Miss.
Miss. Okay, hold on, let me read this. And I'll action surge.
Okay.
Make another attack. And I'm very bad at hitting. For some reason today.
You're more. Today is not your combat day. Today's your social day. You've gotten people through wins.
What?
I'm saying today is not your combat day. Today's your social day. You've been doing better outside of the combats.
Theo was gonna say something though.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Forbeth.
That's me. Okay. I'll just cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Let me I
Throw
know
that
that's
out
just a
so I can
spell.
see it.
I don't actually I'm too lazy and don't type the stuff into there, so I'll just read you it.
Okay.
It must see done a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It saved. Nothing happens.
Okay. Is that
I'll
it?
continue to play my music.
Okay.
Doodle doot, doodle doot.
All right. Down to the succubus. All right, Theo. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Does this count as an attack?
Not.
Ah,
Wisdom saving
never
throw
mind.
with advantage.
Ooh,
You succeed.
I
Never
bought
mind.
all the killers for Dead by
Succeed,
Daylight.
and I
I
guess
sue.
I'll take
I
the
also-
claw out of Jake.
What?
You're hurt.
Wait, what is he doing?
I'm attacking. I am.
No, that's a disadvantage roll.
Why? Why is it disadvantage?
Because I have my shield out and I am the protection fighter.
Roll 120 plus 5.
When a creature you can see it. Here,
Um. Okay. So. Great. Loving it. With the hole in her stomach, she's kind of very wounded, so she's kind of like, ugh. And she throws out when she goes out to scratch Jake, Stormy, or Shield just manages to get her to block in the attack, and I'll give you one free action, or free attack. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Walker. I really appreciate that.
Oh, and that hits.
okay. How do
Bring
I
us
roll
continuing.
damage?
You click on the word longsword.
I clicked on.
Click on
I don't know, Stormy, because I don't use that thing to
In
roll
the- in the
damage. I just
chat,
do it manually.
you go.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
there we go.
11 damage. All right. You managed to cut her right in the leg. She's got a deep wound in the leg. All right. Victor
like
Amelia
that.
Gustav.
She attacking. That's a negative.
You keep proving again and again that you really are quite strong. I say that in between some music.
Toodle toot 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 toot. You're really quite strong. Toot, 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 toot.
Hui, yes. It's 8 damage. Okay. It hits her right in the chest, but all you've done, Theo, is just kind of burned away her clothes.
Hell yeah.
And she laughs a hearty laugh. Fire to kill a demon.
Amelia, I don't even know what that means, but keep up the good work.
Is that your turn, Amelia Gustav? It hits.
I think that she's laughing and the shovel just falls on her from
Just
the
like-
back.
Thinking that the sound, it just makes a long
Alright,
dong
Theo,
noise when
describe-
it hits her.
Theo, I'm gonna give you the power, Theo. What? How you kill her? All right.
Damn.
The shovel. All right, so Theo, you're kind of think of it, Theo, like like scooping ice cream. Your shovel cleanly cuts off her head, and it brings the head straight to you. Scoop of ice. Her body falls limp, blood
I'm gonna
squirting
put up
everywhere.
my shield so the blood doesn't get on me as I see it coming.
All right.
Now, I have a question, not for you, Leo. I have a question for the party members. Do you think we could sell her corpse and maybe get some soul shards?
Funny you say that because out of her body, soul shards appear.
Oh,
Funny you mentioned that.
maybe we could sell her body and get more soul shards.
All right, out of her body, 25 soul shards.
Oh, yay!
It's not for each, so you guys have to figure out how you can do this.
We can do 8, 8, 9.
Okay.
That works. I'm just gonna put soul shards under gold pieces.
Works for me, bitches.
Not CP, soul part. SP.
All right.
How many do we get?
10 each.
Um,
I still think we should take her corpse with us.
Are you gonna carry her corpse?
I was kind of hoping you would.
so after
I'm not
you
carrying
defeated
her
the
corpse.
succubus,
Amelia?
her little servants run back in.
Ah.
And they are now just clutching corpse, crying.
Oh,
Hello, little ones.
not little ones.
They're not little ones; they're adults. I'm not getting on another list.
Wait, I thought they were. I thought they were like short. Or maybe that's just because her icon was really big.
You know, she was just big. She was just a big girl.
Hello,
They're like-
friends.
They seem to not hear you. They're just
They don't fear me.
no.
You're just really
Are you
sad.
pleased to be free of her?
No response. And more crying.
No, no, no. Amelia, there's room for everyone to live happily.
Well,
I
she's not
say-
living very happily now.
If it was up to me, we would have talked it out. You two,
Literally tried to attack you.
I'm somewhat of a pacifist. I'm willing. That's a good question. Maybe they go further down into the further circles of hell.
Maybe they just respawn later. Like in.
Oh wait, I speak Infernal.
Oh,
Yes? Does everybody speak Abyssal?
I just could choose a language, and it made sense for my backstory for me to take Infernal. So
all right. Congrats. You know this.
I'll say in Infernal. I didn't want to hurt her either.
They just continue to cry louder.
I'm just gonna walk into the circle now. There's stairs here
Can
for
I get
Beth.
Stormy, Theo, and Jake as you guys are going out of the room.
I'm not going out of the room.
Okay. Well, can you do a perception?
Okay.
All right. For Beth.
I see the future.
For Beth. For Beth. Over here in one of like a pile of what looks like her belongings of of different outfits and weapons and toys of sorts. You do see a very peculiar bag, known as the bag of holding.
Ooh, I'll pick that up.
All right. So. All right. So you were carrying the bag of holding. You'll have to ask some friends for that one. By the way, I gave you guys in the handouts. You should all have like the bag of holding. Obviously, only the person who should have it at the time should be controlling. Yeah. But everyone should get.
Friends,
We're just waiting right here.
I found a bag. Do I know it's a bag of holding, Leo?
You do know it's a bag of.
I found a bag of holding.
You're gonna come over here and show us it?
Well, I kind of wanted to put the corpse in it.
Again, I'm not picking up that corpse for you.
I'll say in Infernal, do you two want to help me put her corpse in this bag so I can give her a proper send-off later?
They have covered her corpse with their bodies.
Okay.
Just put them in the bag of holding too.
Can they fit in a bag of holding?
Technically, yes.
Let's persuade them.
Okay.
So speaking Infernal, I'm going to say, you two should come with us and bring her along. Because that way, you'll be able to give her a proper send-off and be able to enjoy your time here again.
Okay, here, I will... Here we go.
And then while I'm waiting for a reaction, I'll add, after all, you two are fine servants who should be allowed to enjoy their time in here.
Okay, so they're gonna do an insight check.
Holy shit!
Oh my, what?
They don't,
Wow!
they are
Damn!
not,
How the
with
hell
you.
was I supposed to beat that?
You're not. I was just humoring you. You rolled, and I was like, I didn't ask for a roll, but
I
there you
rolled
go.
because I wanted to.
258 and 259, damn.
Walker, do you mind helping me
What?
with something?
Told you I'm not
Could you come-
picking up that
could you
damn
come here?
corpse.
Could you come here so I can whisper it to you? I want to put the living ones in the bag.
Why?
Maybe we can sell them. This is hell after all.
How have I put you in the bag?
What? No, I found this bag. This is a nice bag.
Have you guys seen the picture of the bag?
Oh,
You should look at the picture.
Is in the D&D.
it's Chester!
Right, bitches.
Wait, where's the picture? I don't see the picture.
You don't see it?
No. What? Where is it?
If you go like to the where the bag of holding is, like in the journal.
Oh. Oh.
Why do you want to put them in the bag so much? Nerd?
Shh.
I'm saying this to you.
Me?
Victor Stormy.
Yes!
Uh,
why are they gonna pay money for two
My
fucking-
character is all about good business, Stormy. Come on now.
Oh my god.
So
I would have
Walker, do you
cried if
mind-
they failed this insight check. I would have cried.
Can I, like, pick up Forbeth?
Walker, Walker,
You'll have to fight each other in strength.
Walker, trust me. It'll help us. We need all the help we can get down here.
How am I gonna fit them in that bag?
It's a bag of holding. It's bigger on the inside.
Leo, is there any prospect, before I humor him, is there any prospect of them being sold for money?
What do you mean? Like, is there a chance?
Like, yes. Is there a chance
You'll
that we
have
could
to find
actually
out when
sell
you get
them?
to the market, won't you?
God. I'm just gonna... I don't want to put... It's against my character to put them in the bag.
What about the grave robber?
It's probably not against his character to stuff people in a bag.
She's dead.
Yeah, would you help me with the corpse at least? Okay, then let's put the corpse in the bag and we can read a mutual agreement here. Alright, thank you. Alright, we're gonna try to put the corpse in the bag.
Well, there are people on top of it.
Maybe they'll get
Like,
sucked
slowly
in too.
slide them in, like, by their feet.
What?
Like, you put the bag of holding around one of their foot, and then you slowly slide upwards, and, like...
Ooh, wait, I've got spells I can cast that could help me with this.
Okay,
I
there
know
are
both
3 of them, by the way.
suggestion and the charm person.
There are three people on top of this corpse.
I only see 2.
Oh my god. Am I ruining your immersion?
Yes!
Alright.
Okay.
And the
Walker,
bag of holding open up really wide.
They can only open up to about the size of a person.
Oh, well, then that's easy. Just slide it over them.
All right, let's do it.
I'm not in participating. Just pretend Amelia's participating.
We're doing it.
You're gonna slide in. Are you? Does this include the people?
If they're in the way, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're in the way. They're right on top. They're on top of the corpse crying.
Yeah, let's do it. We can get them out later.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Do I get advantage since Theo's helping me?
Yes, you got advantage.
Got a 14.
Yeah, you managed to get you managed to get half of her and one of the people in there.
All
The
right.
other ones are like kind of like they're pushing you and Theo away.
Okay, when they start to push me, what is one pushing Theo, one pushing me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me read out what suggestion does.
It makes them take a course of action.
Yeah, I think I can suggest him to restrain his friend on top of her.
Oh my god. I can see why you have a circle in hell.
All right, yeah, I'll cast suggestion, and I'll
Okay.
suggest that the one that's pushing me, restrains his friend on
I knew
top of
there
her.
was something off about your character.
Okay. Is there like a throw? Is there a wisdom? What is?
It's a wisdom save.
Hold up. Let me fix their wisdom saving throws.
Jake, how tall is your character?
5'9".
Okay.
Hmm.
That's my default height. Go to. Ooh,
Yeah.
that ties, so it does save.
Cool.
Hmm.
Push you a little harder. Back it up.
Better idea. Let's cast Charm Person next.
Okay. What now?
He has to make a wisdom save,
Okay.
and if he fails, he's charmed by me.
Okay.
He regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
All right. He's regarding you as that.
Hello, friend. Say an
Oh.
infernal.
All right. He kind of he stops crying and he just kind of waves hello.
Do you want? I'm your friend. You know that, right?
He just puts his hands together and he nods yes.
Okay.
When he smiles, you actually notice that he had opened his mouth for just a second, and you manage to notice that he doesn't have a tongue.
Oh. I'll tell you what. If you help me get your friend into this bag with you and the corpse, I will get you your tongue back.
He ponders to think about it, and he just kind of waves off like, no, no, no. But he starts helping you he grabs the other person and starts trying to shove it into the bag.
Awesome. Do I need to make any more checks?
No, you have 3 people. As he's about to jump into the bag, he waves you. He makes a final wave of goodbye.
And I'll say, thank you very much. You're a wonderful lad.
And so now you have in this bag, write down decapitated body of succubus and 3.
Ooh.
You're gonna put her head in the bag of holding too?
Theo
know.
has that.
Theo has that.
You're just gonna
and
be
then-
like visibly cringing at him.
And 3, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, sex slaves.
Servants.
partner.
What type of creatures are they? I don't even fucking know.
They were like kind of like a mix between human and demonic.
Tiefling.
No, like not a tiefling because they weren't a race. They were like half human, half like
Imp.
tiefling. Sure, we'll go that half human, half tiefling.
All right.
I'm visibly cringing at Forbeth.
I'm sorry you had to see that, Walker, but it was necessary. We need to have all the advantages we can get here.
I'm just
You know,
gonna.
Sometimes we have to
matter
do undesirable things. I'm sorry that you had to see that.
Just
Truly.
gonna
You're an upstanding person and I respect you.
just gonna point towards the curtain. It's like, we're going now.
Okay, let's go now.
I'll walk up the stairs. Flabbergasted. We walking up the stairs.
Yeah, I'll walk up the stairs with you.
Hold up. I need a.
I can't believe you shoved them in a fucking bag of holding.
Listen, we need all the advantages we can get. Like I said, I'm sorry you had to witness it, but we're in hell. People here don't play by the rules.
All right. Okay, so you guys have gone up the ladder, stairs. Correct? Hello?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Room. Not one more, but
Also, sorry, what do you mean I'm thinking about this more. What do you mean something was off about my character? That's something I do normally.
No, but I knew it's like your character was being overly friendly, and I was like, there has to be something wrong with him. No, wait, Leo, it's this side. This one.
Hey,
Well, technically, there's something wrong with each of our characters, but
I can assure you that my character sin is not likes to stuff people in bags all day.
likes good business. That was sketchy the way you said that, as you were wanting
What do
to
you-
shove people into bags.
What do you mean? That's not sketchy. That's just business.
got a point. Continuing
It's not
on.
a drug deal. It's just business.
Did
Listen,
you write down what you have in the bag of holding?
yes.
Would you write this down?
What? I
What'd you
wrote
write?
down I wrote down in my bio under
Oh, okay.
treasure.
I gave you guys a bag of holding. You all can edit it, I think. Yeah.
Oh, should we be using that as like the thingy?
Yeah. Unless you want to add something secretive, then message about that. But I mean, everyone was there for 3 sex slaves and a decapitated Slicky. Welcome back. You're on
I got them all in
you're on
Theo,
the 3rd floor, Theo. Or the higher floor.
like including the living dudes. So we did it.
Okay. Well, alright guys, you're up on this floor. How you all doing?
But okay.
Shall we continue along, my friend?
Yeah.
You sound disturbed. What's wrong?
Just a little tired.
Oh. I mean, I'm not sure we should rest here.
Got a point.
You were
Hey.
able to rest in these places?
With encounters?
What if it's just a short rest?
Still possible.
Still.
We're staying in hell for like an hour.
Let's sit in this corner.
Do you just want to catch your breath for a bit?
Well, I want to do something else too. So if we're taking a short rest, at least longer than an hour, I'm gonna use a weapon bond during my short rest. And I'm gonna bond my long sword to me.
Which
That's
does
kinky.
what?
That's it.
Yeah.
Just bonding my weapon to me.
Okay. Tis stud.
An explanation?
What?
An explanation? What it
Sure.
does? There you go.
Okay, neat. Alright.
That's it. It's just a part of my class, so it doesn't cost anything.
Okay.
like.
All right, so after an hour of kind of just fiddling about and resting, how do you guys feel?
Well, I feel much better. That was an excellent call. Once again, Walker, you're proving to be pretty much the leader of this party. What are you laughing about, Stormy?
You're the one talking the whole time. I hardly do anything. Just walk forward first.
You are the backbone which our party is built upon. If it weren't for you, we probably would have died by now. Think about it. We would have been blown off the tower.
Well, one of us would have been.
Maybe. I might have been. I was pretty close.
Okay.
And I'm not exactly the strongest fellow around here.
Sure.
Alright, I'll take a peek see.
Crying.
Where do you think we should stop for now?
I would like to at least finish this first circle.
How much longer do we have?
It's just this floor and then the finale.
Okay.
All right, in this room, it is. You can see that these walls have holes
Oh god.
and like little holes, and you also see that on the floor the floor is kind of cracked at certain places.
Oh no, not this again.
I'm gonna explain what I see to the people behind me.
All right.
Oh dear. Amelia! The floor's cracked. Remember that? Do you want to try it again? All right, let's not.
But it's all over the room.
Well, why don't we go check at the end of this hallway? Maybe there's another way.
I'll just shrug. I'll stay here while you go check it out.
Okay. I'll peek around into the room.
All right. As you peek around into the room, you just see that you're closer to this door than you were previously.
Well, this door is a lot closer to the next door.
Yeah, I'll just mosey on over then. Ah,
Moseyed.
All right. Could you tie a rope around my waist? I will walk to the door.
well, I tie it to my waist because I'm the stable pillar. So
Well,
I
I'm
will
saying
tie.
you should tie it to my waist while I walk across, so if I fall to my death, I don't actually die.
Okay, I will tie it to his waist and hold on to it.
Thank you very much. Leo?
Yep.
We're doing Operation Play Flute Music and Traverse the Treachery.
All right.
Traverse.
For this, I'm gonna have to ask you to give me a roll of acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm pretty good at these.
18. All right. That gets you right about here.
I will continue to traverse towards the door without checking for any traps.
Okay. Give me another acrobatics.
Hum-de-dum-dum. Natural one. Oh my god, I'm an acrobatic
You made
master.
it across.
Okay, untie yourself from the rope.
Okay, I untie myself.
Alright, and I'm gonna tie it around Amelia's waist.
All right. Amelia,
Are you,
give me some
are you crossing
acrobatics.
or is Amelia crossing?
Amelia's crossing.
Nope, just acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
14. All right. That gets you here. Give me a Oh. All right, Theo, you take another step, not noticing. You hear a click. Whoops. Underneath your foot. You know that sudden realization. You're like, oh god, that sudden realization of something's about to happen. You're prepared for it. Until let's see. Okay, so Theo, I'm gonna make rolls, and you tell me if any of them hit you.
Oh Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You've less than 12 AC? The heck?
Okay,
Oh.
so you said 3 of them hit? 1, 2, 3. So you take 6 damage, and Theo, I need 3 con saving.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, well that first one already stated. Theo, you are now poisoned as you feel darts have hit your back.
Crap, maybe we should have focused on those holes in the wall.
Hold on, I'm reading something.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
Ooh,
wait, never
you're
mind.
right,
It's
you
only
are
with
right.
stealth.
All right.
So it's not that the wall is just cracked, but there's also traps on there?
What?
I'm confused on what just happened.
There's
So the
the holes in this back wall are from apparently that darts can shoot out of them.
Yeah.
So there's no like chance of like us falling through the floor in this room. It's just watching our feet.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't know that.
Yeah. I was all gonna be like, oh, you
Said
don't
there
need
are
to.
cracks in the floor.
Yeah. That's what I said. I know what I said.
Theo, how are you looking on health, by the way?
Where did they come from?
These.
Define all right.
Alright.
What percentage out
Mr.
of what?
Eric. Mr. Eric, how you doing?
Poorly.
No, you're
but,
fine.
I
What?
can't hear
What do
you,
mean
Eric. You're very
poorly?
quiet.
I'm doing all right.
That's good.
Is
We're
it?
doing a
No, he
little-
said poorly first. What's wrong,
Oh.
Eric?
Talk to us.
You don't want to unpack this mess.
Watch me. Tell me what's wrong.
I just got a lot of stuff.
Oh,
And then personal things, you know how it goes.
Yeah, I know that feel.
You know that feel? Is this a
all right.
mood?
So,
Is this what the kids call
I'm
a
feeling you.
feeling me up, Mr. Jake?
Mhm.
so anyway, so Theo is now poisoned, and Theo will come back to what that will do.
Instant death, Theo.
We'll just what?
Wait
Yep.
a second.
Waiting a second.
1.
Wait a second.
So, Mr. Eric, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and they're covered. It's a short Dungeons and Dragons, not the long one. It's a short one. It's Dante. Oh,
What?
starting at first level, Divine Power Guard of Destiny. You fail a saving throw. Roll it. Okay. Sure.
Who's your freaking god?
Okay.
I don't know, fucking gravedigger.
The
You're-
The Undertaker.
Okay, but what about the other two, Theo? I mean, the other two. I mean, you failed. You failed all the way through.
Theo feels healthy, and then the second dart hits him.
There's no god. It's So we're doing a very play inspired by the Dante's Inferno, Eric. One of my favorite books from English.
Oh wow, wig.
And
I'm
so
having
forth.
an excellent time.
Yeah, we're in the circle of lust, and Theo's poison.
I've shoved a corpse and 3 living people into one bag of holding.
Oh. You were like, I shoved a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
I
Okay,
wish.
so Theo, what would you like to do now, Theo? Well, you could try to make it acrobatic your
I'm
way across.
gonna just. Are there just a whole bunch of pressure plates? Is that why we're acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna step in front of him, put up my shield
Okay.
behind, so like the shield is facing the darts.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm just
The
gonna.
darts teleport behind you.
My wamu. Shinderu. Nani?
Oh my
Nani?
Oh my wa.
The
Oh,
darts
Shinderu.
embedded in Theo will reverse themselves towards you. Top 10 anime betrayal.
So I'm just gonna point like towards the door that poor Beth went through.
We still need some acrobatics checks
Me
from both of you.
from. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right,
God.
Gustav.
Theo falls down to 4 more pressure points.
Why is my chalupa wrapped with
All right,
four
since
different
Stormy's
wrappers?
Stormy's taking the front, so Stormy,
Extra
you tell me if any
defense.
of these hit you. All right, Stormy. We're gonna lower the number.
No,
And my
don't lower
shield
the
is
number.
up.
So her shield's up, so we're just gonna do a nap thing, and just tell
Oh,
me if
okay.
any of them hit you, Stormy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
2 of them hit, the 19 and 18.
Okay.
I thought the 4 and the 5 were the ones that hit personally.
Good. Okay, with 2 hits.
How is I the only one that made it across this stage?
Okay.
Well, I didn't fail my acrobatics.
This is true. But how the dumbass flute guy cross the
6
pit
to
of
Mars
despair?
for me and make a con save. 2 con saves. Alright, and 1 more con save for the second dart. Okay.
God damn.
Reaction.
Uh-huh. Oh, trap card.
Hold on, let me find the spell name.
She has her trap card ready and set. Can you imagine, Eric, you trying to protect somebody from darts and they fucking activate more darts?
Me. That was me.
Every time someone says darts, I just think of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
These are
character.
poison, right?
You're
I'm
poison.
gonna use absorb elements
Okay.
and let me just.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
The poison is in fact evil. You are protected from it.
It is good.
There
The
you go.
spell captures some of the inconvenient lessening effect of scoring. Alright. Alright, because of this reaction, Stormy, alright, your next attack will have poison. And you'll just take half the damage.
Okay. So how much damage was it?
You only take 3 damage.
Okay.
Instead of 6, you take 3.
Nice.
And I
Are
guess
you
you're
two
not.
just
all
gonna-
right in there?
And I guess you're not poisoned. You know what? We'll say you're not. Theo, on the other hand, you fucking flat. You're poisoned.
Pick
Oh,
these
what do you have?
spells specifically so I can tank stuff.
All right. Amelia, I need 1 more. Just please, dear God, just 1 more acrobatics check.
Yeah, I did good on my acrobatics, so.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Theo fucking makes it across. Stormy, you follow along. And you're in.
Are you
Jesus,
two all
Theo.
right?
Amelia isn't looking so good. If I
don't
wasn't
have
there,
anything
she
for-
would have she would have been a porcupine of poison.
I don't think I have anything for poison.
Suck it out. Suck her titty.
I'm not
You know
sure
that
if I
doesn't
can do
actually
anything.
work.
I know that doesn't work. Just like peeing on jellyfish things, that also doesn't work. Don't do it.
The trick is it has to be jellyfish pee.
What? Don't do
It's a joke. It's a joke.
that.
Well, Walker,
Yeah, sorry, I was
do
taking
you
a drink.
mind? Do you mind going in the front again?
Think
Call him a puss.
yes. But can we just like sit Amelia down and check on how she's doing?
She's a
Theo
tough lady.
Apka?
She'll be all right.
Amelia, make a
Okay.
con saving throw. Poison as Leo decides what the fuck it does to you.
That's the best kind of poison.
Yeah, I don't really care. Like, oh, I wonder how the book does it. I don't give a fuck what the book says. I say what this poison does to your body. Theo, you're just feeling kind of nauseous. Currently, you do feel the poison coursing through your veins. But you overall, you feel a little sluggish, and that's it.
Overall, it's a good time.
Overall, good time. You feel fine so far through.
All right, I'm just gonna like look at his like eyes really quick.
Also,
Like-
removing the darts probably helps.
Yeah, I'll remove them then.
Alright,
Okay,
congrats,
one
Stormy.
minute,
You
cutest
have
thing
poison-laden
ever.
darts. You have
Put
the-
them.
two.
God, I just dump them in the bag of holding.
Don't. There's people in there.
Oh, it'd be funny though. I'll just put them in a little pouch.
Alright,
In my,
you
in my.
have 2 poison darts.
Okay. And let us continue.
I'll keep an eye on Amelia from back here. Go on, Amelia. Get into between us.
Feeling very ill.
Sure, we don't need to rest a little bit, Amelia.
Make sure I'm fine. Thump. It's false.
I'm okay. I'm fine. All right.
get moving, you
Again, I'm
lazy
checking
bum.
each corner before I actually turn into it.
Okay. As you come to this corner,
Oh my
Stormy,
god, Amelia.
Which one?
as you come right there, where you are, perfectly. Here, a big old hole.
Oh dear.
And there's wind constantly, and there's like a bit like the ceiling's a bit kind of like broken up. Like there's also a hole, like it kind of goes up higher. Looking a little bit upwards, you see that the ceiling is filled with spikes.
Oh, that's great.
And every so often, a torrent of souls breezes up into the spikes.
All right. It's not a very big gap,
Not a big gap.
so I'm gonna tie the rope to my waist.
Okay.
Right, but I'm gonna hand it to Forbeth.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'm like, keep a hold of that.
If you fall, I won't be able to pull you
No,
up.
I would be going up. Right? Or is
Yep.
it down?
Yep, you're going straight up into a big old hug. Death.
All right. And it's not a big gap. How strong is the wind pressure? It's got to be really strong in order to push me.
It's strong enough. It's gonna pick you up.
I'm pretty heavy though, and I'm wearing chainmail.
It's gonna pick you. It'll pick you a little up. And you can see that you can see Stormy. There's a like a kind of like a leather studded orc head on one of the spikes.
Nice.
You
All
can-
right. Is there any break in between the wind?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell Forbeth to tie that to end to his waist.
Okay.
Want me to tie it for you?
No, I'm confident in my not tying ability. I'm not confident in my pulling you out of the danger ability.
It's
if we're
not
being
for you
honest.
to be pulling me out.
No, you're not going first.
I'm going first. It's just I'm confident in my ability to get across the gap.
That's good.
All right.
All right. So I'm just athletics checks to see if I jump across between the break.
Yes. Do
Athletics
just-
is
And
jumping.
since you have your leather or not leather, you have your chain. You have advantage. All right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Stormy, roll me an intelligence check. Okay.
Oh, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, you're on the other side, and I'll just let you know that you felt that it was strongest at the beginning.
Okay. I'll just relay that information.
Okay.
Should I really be going second? I mean, Amelia.
No,
over
you're
here is
not
looking-
going second. Just stay on that side.
Okay. Amelia,
Amelia,
go on. You've got this.
you're
You're
gonna
really good at
hold
stuff
it
like this.
taut on your side. Amelia's gonna use the rope to like balance herself.
Okay, Amelia. You heard that, right? Okay, go on. You can do it.
Athletics.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Ooh.
The fuck was that?
Eric disappeared. Did you at least make it to the other side?
He didn't make it to the other side.
You did.
Oh. Huh?
Eric's back.
Uh.
Alright,
Speak
Theo's
up.
on the other side.
Left. Okay. Weak.
All right.
Alright.
Make sure I don't die here, friends. I'm sure you'll do it, but
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do Theo make another con saving.
He's Efka.
Oh, well, Theo fucking die.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so he can't get pulled up into the wind. And I'm
Awesome.
gonna pull the rope because we're close. I'm gonna pull it close to me, so it's
Mhm.
like kind of like if I would pull it, I would yank him towards me. All right,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have him jump at the same time.
okay.
All right, I'm gonna yank this.
What am I rolling for this, by the way, Leo?
Athletics.
Athletics? I can't do acrobatics.
Nope, athletics with advantage.
All right. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go! Ugh.
All right, I'm gonna do. Can I do a strength check?
Please do.
An athletics strength.
Make an athletics check, please. Thank God. Okay. Jake.
Mhm.
Your foot is just kind of dangling right above, as like wind is pulling you upwards. You're dangling right above a spike. Really sweating.
Pull the rope taut enough so you don't go up any further.
Walker, there's a spike right next to me. I don't like this.
And as soon as
Like
the
a kite, I'm pulling you back down.
and so as the air stops, Jake starts falling down.
Ah!
Make another athletics.
You
Rolled a
make another one for
24.
me. Try to make us athletics. The first one.
I accidentally
fine.
rolled twice.
You managed to catch Jake as he's falling and bring him into your
Ah,
tabaxi arms.
Arms.
have I ever said that you're quite strong? I really appreciate that. Oh, I don't like this place.
Well, it's a good thing I wrapped it around you.
It's pretty hellish here.
I'm gonna set him back down on the ground, and I'm gonna untie the rope from him.
Ugh.
Stormy's
untie the
choking rope has transformed into a saving rope.
I've evolved as a character. Character development.
Alright,
Heck,
Theo, make a con saving throw.
Jake almost died.
Mhm.
Rolled a 6 in athletics.
Alright, Theo, time.
Actual to 7, Stormy, but I have -1.
Oh,
Take 2 damage, Theo, and you vomit a little bit.
Really? Did you have to throw up there? Okay, well, if you had to, thanks for at least sticking with your gut. I can respect that. I admire that about you. You don't care what other people think.
why do I have something on me?
What?
That's me. I'm just standing on top of your character.
I don't know what
What
that
have you
is.
done to me?
I didn't put that on you. I think Theo did.
I didn't even know you could put things on other characters.
I didn't know you could put these numbers. I put the poison on Theo. Anyway. Oh, now you're here.
Let's
And,
move onwards. Walker, do you want to take the lead again?
That seems like the best option at this point.
I'm going to make sure that Amelia doesn't die.
Sounds very difficult at this point in time.
Amelia, how are you on health, out of character? Do you think you would like a little healing there, Amelia? All right.
That-
You got the good stuff.
I'll cast Healing Word. You heal 7. Nice. I hope that makes you feel a little better. I'll take that as a thank you. You're welcome.
Alright. Which way now? You smell. You smell the good stuff. You smell fresh air from this way. You smell foul air.
We're going to left.
Okay. Is that where it smells nicer?
Yes.
Not that I, the player, would know that.
Do you know what?
Okay. I'm here.
Amelia, get moving.
Yeah, you're ruining my immersion. Alright, what do I see in this room?
In this room, see, what looks like to be, there's a bunch of like clothes all about.
Gosh.
Like on the floor, just kind of clothes. There's no sign of blood or anything. And you do notice that there are just kind of like what look like to be like megaphones on the corners of the room.
Got phones. What is this? Modern time?
Oh my gosh, is this like a stage?
Huh? I'm tired too. I have biostats to do though.
Alright, so there's just clothes and megaphones.
Yep. And if you make a perception check.
It's hard. Like I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Either just Roma or Rachel.
And you also notice that there seems to be kind of like there seems to be kind of like an energy a little energy signal going right here on this wall. You can see like there's
Yeah.
what looks like to be a little magic wave, and it kind of goes in like small little zigzags.
Which wall?
This wall.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna point and say that I see some magical energy along the wall.
And so as you say that,
I mean, you're probably not gonna look at it because you're tired, but like keep this in mind. I think it's
you
an
see
independent
this
T
room
test.
kind of physically, what you could perceive as sound waves
Nova does.
bounce out from all the megaphones into the center. And while you are currently safe, it is quite loud.
Oh hey, yeah.
And as they clash
Wait, there's 3 or
at the
more
center,
independent.
you see that the as when you had spoke, that
Significant differences.
the little zigzag on the wall had gone up and down.
Yes, because I
Quick.
was looking for a significant difference. That's what T-test tests, but they test
And
means,
as
which is why.
the sound waves kind of dissipate after they hit each other, the thing goes back to
Well, the
just
thing
quiet,
is, it says for
and
3.
the
Oh, wait.
zigzags calm down.
No,
Nothing.
Does anybody know a silence spell, perhaps?
because
I thought about
Novus
taking it,
has
but I
3 or
didn't.
4, and you're just testing before and after.
Damn
Well,
it.
this makes no sense to you because you don't really know.
It would have been great if you took that like a second time in a row with you.
I don't want to do this, and I heard the report is the one due Monday.
Or we could
Yeah,
go
it's
through
a
this
lot.
way, because it smells a lot nicer in here.
It's a lot.
Leo?
Like Roma was like, I'm stressed out because like
Leo.
we have biochem,
Yep.
she has biochem.
While we're still standing outside the room, I'm gonna test
There's
these
like a lot to do.
thingies by playing some flute music.
Okay. Same thing happens. First the zigzags start going up and down, then it releases sound waves, shatter again,
Good
and then they
shit.
go back to silence.
I'm gonna test by like taking like a tiptoe, not in the room, but like a really
Outside.
quiet step. Nothing.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I think we can sneak through the room, guys.
Hmm. Let me see what I have. I don't think I have anything for this. Yeah.
How
we
high up
can-
are these megaphones?
They're about 15 feet.
If you could just try destroying the megaphones.
Well, do you have anything to destroy them?
All right.
We'll let Amelia step forward.
Okay. Okay. Which one are you aiming at? This one? Okay. As you shoot your firebolt spell, it kind of hits one, like the side of it, and it seems to do some damage. But then the rest of them, the meter goes kind of like the meter goes makes zigzags, and sound is released again. Okay. Okay, your first one misses, and the other two, you managed to do a dent. Again, more speakers, more noise, more blast, blast, blast. And so finally, this one looks quite charred. It seems to shoot a weaker sound at this point, but not as big as the other one.
We believe in you.
Okay, which one are you shooting at now? Oh, okay. All right, you hit, and you manage to. It completely explodes. But now that it explodes, it's like the other two across from it keep blasting sound, but for quite some time as this thing keeps making fizzle noises. Finally, it stopped.
Oh dear.
Well done. Keep it up.
So which one are you shooting at now? Okay. All right, Theo, you hit it, and it seems to do some decent damage. Now make a con save. All right, Theo, you managed to keep your lunch in together, and you managed to keep from letting the poison affect you too much. So keep going.
See, sadly, I don't think I can vicious mockery a bunch of
Okay,
megaphones.
stop doing too many, Theo, because I can't read all of these. Miss, hit, hit. Okay. You managed to destroy this one after some time. Noise. Noise. Unfortunately, how the hallway is shorter than the room, so you would have to be in the room.
Just shoot it, and during the travel time, duck back into the hallway.
Not really.
Nice.
Okay, wait, so which one is it? Have you rolled for it, or what are we doing? Oh.
Do we have anything to plug our ears with?
Not
Oh, you destroyed the ones that are red.
Mm-hmm.
come you can't get the one right above us? Okay, what we can do. You stand in the room. I cover your ear, or Forbeth covers your ears, and I cover his ears. So I would be outside the room. He would be somewhat in the room, and you would be in the room. Are the ears the problem? Is it like the beginning scene from Back to the Future where he plugs
Me,
his
never
in
seen
his
Back to the
guitar?
Future.
Oh my god, hold on.
Okay.
This is the scene.
God,
Oh my
legend.
grandma!
Kind of
what
like that, yeah.
ears you have?
All the better to fuck you with.
My ears! Hello?
What? That's how it goes.
Right. Aren't they on like a different timer too?
What?
The waves, they like activate randomly.
Yo, who's that bitch?
Welcome back.
It's me, but twice.
What?
Hey,
I wish, dude. That'd be like my wet dream.
You know, I'm gonna just take that as a compliment.
You should. It means I like you. I think you're chill.
Wig.
alright, so what are we doing about these?
I don't know what you guys are doing.
I'm walking up the stairs in my house right now, so I'm kind of AFK.
Nice.
Okay,
Don't.
no, we've already done so much work here.
Think about it. They're megaphones. Megaphones are disabled by music. They could cross while I play flute music.
Are they, Leo?
What?
Wow, did you guys just
See?
entirely ignore my suggestion?
Okay, you go in first then.
What?
I have
No, you're the
sensitive
brave
kitty.
one.
I have sensitive kitty cat ears. Without a
So-
character.
You've always been so brave. I thought
Oh
I
my
could
God.
count on you when I really
So
needed
it's
it.
gonna like, where does the damage impact?
Huh?
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna athletics run across to the other side of the room.
Ooh, yikes,
What?
that's a little risky.
What?
What do you mean, what? What is the danger of this room?
What do you mean what the danger is?
Instant death. Duh.
Took out 2 megaphones.
Okay.
Is it the sound that we make that's gonna attack us, or is it just sound that it's playing at a
I'm
certain
pretty sure
time?
it's just the sound that we make.
And what's that sound like, Mr. Jake?
What's up?
What does that sound like?
Just non-stop sex noises.
Alright.
I'm gonna reach my sword, the tip of my sword, into the room, and I'm gonna tap the ground.
Okay. Tap the ground. Little waves again on the wall. They begin moving, and as once it reaches like a certain point, the 2 megaphones that are still working release their sound, and you see that a crack appears on the tip of your sword.
Oh, I pull out the sword before
Oh,
that.
you
I'm just
pulled it right
tapping
away.
it in this. I'm just like, tap tap and quickly pull away. I don't
You
want to
think
be
you
in the
beat
room.
sound, bitch? You think you beat sound? Guess what? You got a tip. Your tip broke.
Wow, you're
bro.
such a kind and benevolent DM.
I know.
All right, Leo, stealth into the room. You're
Okay.
kind of, whoever's the stealthiest, go into the room and destroy the megaphones.
What?
Yo, quietly
That'll
walk.
generate noise if we just blow them up.
Oh my god, I'm getting so irritated. I'm wearing chainmail. And just carry it.
You put it in the bag of holding.
Poop doop. Okay, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
I get completely naked.
Okay.
Yep. Once the chainmail's in the bag of holding, I'm gonna sneak across.
Why don't I just jump in the bag of holding?
This is true.
Just the sneakiest person stays out of the bag of holding, and we all get in the bag of holding.
Okay. Tie a rope to yourself, though.
Okay.
You
Tie
guys
the
will have the rope, and I will be holding the rope out of the bag of holding.
Right.
It's tied to your waist and my waist.
Okay.
All
So
right,
you have
Do
a
be
rope.
careful. There are 3 living people in there.
All right. So we have a rope tied to Macbeth over here.
Who?
Or Beth, whatever, Macbeth. We have a rope tied to Macbeth. Then we got one to Beast, and then we got one to Miss Throw Up over here.
Oh, I'm holding.
Who you're holding delicately, because there's not a rope attached to her.
All right, and I'm just gonna like dive into the bag.
All right.
Not
Here we
dive,
go.
but like
Do it Terminator style. You hold the thumbs up out of the bag as you sink.
Okay.
Can I just keep my hand out like on the tip of the bag?
Sure.
Do that, and I'm
It's
holding
like a
Amelia in my
swimming
other
pool,
arm.
but like.
Hmm?
Okay. So Jake, you're on your own.
All right, let's sneak across.
All right. Give me a stealth check. All right. You make it halfway across. Okay, you managed to get here when you almost dropped the bag of holding. The noise, the little thing that checks noise, goes a little bit high, but it doesn't reach the certain point.
Do I need another stealth check?
You will need another stealth check. You took a breath, and now you're ready.
Aha!
Right. And now you can get it across.
And I'll start yanking people out the back.
My hand is there. I just have to tap.
Yeah, I'm yanking on it though.
All right, I'm gonna push Amelia out first. If you just set the bag on the ground.
Mhm.
It's like getting reborn, but from an infinite space.
Okay.
Amelia's out. And then I'm gonna just whoof out. Woman! Out of there. Because I'm holding on to the edge of the bag. Did I see the people floating in there? Or is it just completely dark?
It's dark.
Ugh. That's a very odd experience. It was like being submerged in water.
I won't lie, it got a little hairy. I almost dropped you guys.
I'm gonna tie the ropes now and let's go.
Well, Walker, continue leading. Now we gotta be careful because there is a suspicious I and a suspicious E on the ground.
I don't know how to spell.
All right. So keep things moving along.
Tell me
Okay.
what point.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
No more dangers, I presume that means.
The steps.
Up the stairs of victory. Oh my god, this is the best drawn one yet.
Oh my god, what? Can you at least make it a darker background so it doesn't hurt
I
my
can't
eyes?
change the background. There's no paint. There's no paint tool.
This is actually gorgeous.
It's hurting my fucking eyeballs.
Hold up. Wait, we gotta get
Everything else looked like kind of funky in this shit. Ooh.
Oh god.
um,
Oh,
Ah.
it's the Sarlacc pit. Oh,
wow.
look at that.
Boom. Map.
Background created.
Oh,
Yes, give me an army.
and there you go. All right. After a long, treacherous journey, climbing up, you finally reach the tip of the tower. Around all so this is kind of like like a skyscraper. You'd be at the very top. You can see all the spirits and winds. It's kind of windy. Wind is pushing y'all. Wind will be pushing y'all in that direction. Meaning, if you're walking this way, it costs like more movement speed, less movement.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah. This one's
For which
whatever
spots?
easy terrain is considered.
Easy terrain. Got it.
Okay. And you see there is a kind of like a statue here. Oops, well, we can get a statue, can't we? Sure. We have a statue.
Oh no.
Yep.
From a distance, it's white enough to look like an egg.
So on the statue, and you realize that is you know you got that feeling. You know when it's like that's the thing you gotta go to. That is the end goal here.
Well, Walker, shall you lead the way again?
Which parts are dangerous?
So oh yeah, all of these things are just kind of like pieces of the floor, not floor. They're kind of just like walls that are kind of like jutting out, that are like kind of like ruins, if you will. As you take a step forward, you hear a voice telepathically communicate. And it's telling you, who dare trespass in my domain? Yo,
Y'all.
Orbeth Malaroon.
leave this place at once.
No
Forever
can do,
torn.
buddy-o.
Right? And so the final word here is, then suffer.
Damn.
Oh no. A pink sheep.
And if you're here, we're gonna make it really big just so you guys can see what you.
Oh no. Why is it
Flower
wearing high
lady.
heels?
We're less. Anyway, now we get initiative.
Initiative.
so
Time
hard.
to fail initiative. I'm really good at doing this, guys. Ready? Boom. Big. Oh, that's not terrible. Oh, juicy 3 from Theo. You could really feel the juice on that one. Mm. The juice.
And okay. Backline. This thing.
That wouldn't be a good time to mention I don't have exactly many spells left. Turns out I casted them all to try to get the people into the bag.
All right. Here we go. She gets to go first. Okay. She will take all right, who's in front? Who's the closest to her?
Stormy is in front.
Yeah.
Just her. You. 30
Let me move on an actual square.
30 feet.
Leo?
Yep.
How big is this thing?
She, in terms of height, she's like, I don't know, like 10 feet tall, 10 to 12 feet tall.
Okay, let me just cut to the chase. How fittable is she in the bag of holes?
You know, if you break some limbs, you can fit her in.
Okay.
Currently. Anyway, she will cast. Please hold while I learn how to do magic.
Do you have enough mana?
I do. Five, 10. Okay. Alright, we cast Entangle right here. Yeah, that's our turn.
Huh.
There you go.
That wasn't so bad.
Tangle?
Angle.
Goodness.
Alright, so I'm up. What should I cast today? Let me look at some stuff. Because I know I'm casting some form of spell. Yeah, okay, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on her. So she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry?
She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
She fails.
Okay.
She takes, oh, that sucks. She takes 5 damage, and as her reaction, she has to use her movement to run away from me.
Okay. And she took how much damage?
5. I rolled like shit.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Is it your turn, Jake?
And I will give Stormy a Bardic Inspiration die as a bonus action.
Okay. Alright, Stormy, Beastwalker.
Does she have to make a concentration check for her Entangle?
Oh, that's true. Okay. She makes it. Remember, if you move in that direction, that's different.
What? I can't hear you. Or the
It's
tip, tip, tip,
difficult
tip, tip, tip.
It's difficult terrain
Oops,
moving to the
I'm
left.
sorry. Let me mute.
Okay, now. It's difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Color the rock.
let me read some. So it counts as double. So like instead of 5 feet, it's 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move 50 feet.
Okay.
So that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I make it to her. Because I'm using my feline agility.
Okay.
Oh. And I'm gonna make a long sword attack.
Okay. Hits.
And I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna
Okay.
try and hit her again. Hit.
Hold on. Yes.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. Amelia Gustav. Okay. Oh, the 16 does not hit. All right. She's got to flee. She's got to back it up.
Because she's spooked by my
All right.
dissonant
Stormy,
whispers.
attack of opportunity.
Lack of opportunity.
She's got a blast.
Oh. Oops, it's the first one. I keep double clicking because that's how
Mhm.
I'm bringing up my thing.
Okay. All right. As she runs away and takes Stormy's strike, she you see as her legs kind of like split apart.
That's hot.
Yeah, very split apart, but not but as her legs split apart, something seems to be growing underneath what you would call a skirt.
Oh god.
She's got a dick. She's a trap. No. And she's dead. No, she's all little now. I think it's friendly.
To reveal her true form.
How big
Oh,
is
look at
this?
her. She's all the way up there. This is some
No.
Persona, like fucking 1 type shit.
So, Leo,
Yep, that's me.
how fittable is this one in the bag of holding?
Oh, you're gonna have to cut some pieces off, darling. All right. Okay, Forbeth.
Oh, that was her entire turn?
Yeah, she was scared.
Does this mean the entangle's gone, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Oops, I'm taking Theo with it.
Oh, Theo!
There you go.
So if I move up diagonally, does that get the wind bonus? And
Huh?
if I move up diagonally, can I get like the wind bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And in that case, I'll hold my action.
Okay. So it'd be right before she goes. Okay. Stormy.
She's like really big now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all phased from when I was hitting her still.
She does. She looks a bit frustrated.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. And I just hit her again.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna smack her!
Oh, where are you?
Ah!
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, so you rolled 20 hits, 9. Okay. Seems to
Let
kind
me
of plink off this time.
see. Oh, and I'm confused with this. As part of the action used to cast this spell, you must make a successful melee attack with a weapon against one creature, otherwise the spell fails. I say I cast a booming blade because I
Okay.
did a successful attack.
Okay.
Here, let me just put it. It does. I meant to put one action for that, but on hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects and becomes sheathed in the booming energy
Okay.
until the start of your next turn.
All right.
She's stuck with me. That's
All
not
right.
my turn. a booming blade.
Okay. Vicar Amelia Gustav. She was here.
She was more like here.
Get the shovel.
My immersion, Theo. My immersion.
Okay, where's the shovel? Okay, hits. Alright. Screams in pain. She's annoyed about this fucking shovel. Alright, for Beth. Oh. Theo,
I
you got
think
more?
Theo probably has more bullets to shoot.
Alright, that hits. Alright, she screamed that she's quite, you seared her arm quite badly. She's very upset about this fire. Alright, Foreman. Forbeth.
I'll move here, and I'll cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her.
Okay.
I need a Wisdom save.
Right.
Alright. So, if the spell affects her, she falls into fits of laughter, and she
Okay.
falls prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Okay.
At the end of its turn, and each time it takes damage, it can make another Wisdom saving throw. If it's triggered by damage, it has advantage on the saving throw,
Okay.
and it lasts up to 1 minute.
Okay.
So
Right, so-
currently, she's prone and incapacitated.
Alright. So she
No,
can't do
sorry.
anything, and then makes a roll.
Alright, she's free.
Alright.
Essentially, I just played a fucking skip card in Uno.
What the fuck? Alright. That's back to you, Jake.
That spell's busted as fuck. It's awesome. I'm gonna either make another Wisdom save, Leo.
What?
I need her to make another Wisdom save.
Okay.
Ooh, failed it by 1.
Okay.
Alright, so she doesn't take much damage from this because I used Vicious Mockery. So she takes 4 psychic damage,
Ow.
and she has disadvantage on the next attack roll she makes.
Okay.
That's my turn. Bards are so fucking sick. This is awesome.
Alright. Stormy.
Oh, it's my turn. God damn it! Why do I keep pressing it twice?
Miss.
Yes.
She got up.
Actually, yeah, she is.
Oh, okay. Then
Well,
hit.
think about it. She threw off the spell at the end of her turn, so she didn't have time to get up.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
And then-
Kind of plinks off again.
Let's see. This.
Alright.
That's it.
You seem to be getting through after all these hits. Finally feel like they're kind of getting in there. Is that it, Stormy?
Yes, that was the end of my turn.
Alright. Vicar Amelia Gustav. Okay, shovel hits. Alright, she's quite annoyed about that shovel. does not hit.
What? Damn. The 19 misses.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Alright. So she has to get back up. And then she can do something. She can't move, though. Do something.
I mean, getting up uses half of her movement, so she can still move.
But why would she want to move when two delicious little souls are right here?
Keep in mind her first attack has disadvantage,
Her first attack doesn't.
but it is only her first, so.
Oh, it's gonna be. We're gonna do a cone attack upon my. All right. So Stormy and Theo. Roll plus 5. All right. Tell me if this hits. Both of you. It's a cone.
Cone is an attack.
It is an attack. It has disadvantage. Although they have to roll it again. Okay, 16.
That doesn't hit me.
What, Theo? Okay, Theo. All right. Second. Okay. Six damage.
That could have been much worse.
Could have been so much worse, but here we are. All right, for Beth.
Oh, the boy's back in town. How far away is she from me? How accurate would throwing a dagger at me?
Unfortunately, not very accurate. Though, despite her being big, there is a bit of wind, you might recall.
Oh shit. Because I'm running decently low on spells. All right, I'll just make another wisdom save, Leo.
Okay.
All right, she saved.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Stormy.
Okay.
What do you got, Miss Stormy? Is that hit? All right. Another slice.
How often am I able to use action surge? It doesn't
It's
say.
like once per rest or something.
Just lucky.
Was that a sneeze? If so, bless you.
Thank you.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
finish a short or long rest before you can use it again.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm in. You get 2 attacks as a fighter? I don't know.
I think at level 3 you do, yeah. Let me look it up.
I'm
Beginning
so
at the 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack.
Really?
action.
I thought it was level 3.
No.
Okay,
you can
well, then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Me cara me stuff. What the fuck does that mean?
Gonna give her the good lick.
Okay, so I roll an
What?
insight check.
Oh,
Theo just pushes up his glasses with his middle finger.
Okay.
Theo, I don't know how you did it, but I'm still convinced you're not a cleric. You're rolling a +9 to deception. I don't know how you would get that as a cleric.
All right. Theo.
Theo, you can't fucking fool me.
All right, Theo. How do you finish her off? Okay. All right.
Why is the shovel really good at doing this?
She screams in agony as the shovel seems to have her head seems to be stuck on there, Theo. So the shovel has to kind of like go out back and forth a bit. So like it goes in.
Put up my shield so I don't get blood on me.
It doesn't fully go through, and so the shovel comes back out a little bit, and it comes back right into ram into her, and she's just trying to clutch her throat together, but it just goes straight through on the third attempt. Brings you her head. As her corpse falls, it is then these people then replaced by a headless this bitch.
Oh, she's probably really easy to fit in the bag of holding, right?
Yeah, she's a lot easier.
Alright, I'm gonna put her in the bag of holding.
All right, you have headless.
Theo just keeping the heads on his belt or something.
Theo likes heads.
You now have a low. Here, I'll write it in chat for you.
I just called it a headless lust demon.
Okay. There you go.
Ah, classic. That's one of my favorite people.
All right. And we will stop it right there because this
What?
is a great place to stop. Because the
Hold on,
rest-
don't we go back to the
Nope, we're gonna wait. We're gonna stop right here because I would like to do all the rest at some other point.
Alright. We should play this again soon though.
We will. I already have the next 2 circles finished.
Nice.
We'll be able to do it. All right, kiddies. I hope you enjoyed our little taste run. Clearly, they weren't hard enough. We're gonna need more. The fucking what were they called? The slime things?
The shambling mounds.
Shambling mounds. We're gonna put 5 of those. Yeah. Fucking bodies.
MVP.
Theo shovel. Stormy was MVP. Stormy, you get the award for out of combat success rate. Theo, you get the award for clumsiest friend alive, but also you get the award for most decapitation. And Jake you get the award for most socialites.
Don't call me.
And the best kidnapper. Ooh, I like playing Beast Walker. He's pretty fun.
I can't believe Stormy thinks there's something wrong with my character.
I know.
Suspicious.
All right, so that I do need to sit quietly.
I need to go to the bathroom and go bed. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Wait. Okay, thank you.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Night.
Hello, I'm done typing my whole ass novel.
Nice. Here's a funny story. While we were playing D&D, I actually typed out a paper I had due tomorrow.
Wig.
Leo, I'm so excited for more of this.
I'm excited how this is gonna end. Oh God.
Oh god. I'm having so much fun. Between the thing that was like assigned to me and what happened in the session. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. Are we
Cool.
going to the hub after this though, Leo?
Yes.
Okay. Good, good.
Okay, I'm just responding to as things as I see them. Eric.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, is this entire campaign at level 3 or do we level up along the way?
You will level up, but currently you're at 3.
Okay. God, my character is something else.
More novels, more novels. Oh, I like P5.
I just need to know how to do some of this stuff secretly, Leo.
What?
I don't know how inconspicuously I can dump a bunch of corpses into lava.
Well, you're gonna have to figure it out, my dear.
And I have some ideas.
I like how you're like just talking about this now that Stormy isn't here, but Theo's here. Amelia,
okay?
Gustav.
He said he'd be right back.
Oh shit! Never mind then. No one will know.
I am. That's why I'm hesitant to say it though, because I don't know if when he's gonna be back.
Mm-hmm.
Dun,
Gonna
dun.
figure it out. And then what if
I'm
they ask
s-
about him?
I'm so fucking hyped.
By the way, Eric, a lot of the creatures I'm using for this D&D are straight from Bayonetta.
I love it.
Literally, the boss they just fought was it was Olaroon, Whisperer of Dementia and Insanity.
Honestly, Leo, looking at like with the art from Bayonetta,
Mm-hmm.
I almost mentioned it. I almost said that looks like something from Bayonetta.
It was Bayonetta, yeah. A lot of the creatures can be from Bayonetta because they look fucking sick.
Wait,
That's-
fuck.
Where's Discord again? I need to go fucking back to.
Hmm. Ugh. I need to Oh, you guys want to hear a joke?
Sure.
All right, this is a good one.
Oh god.
So it's decently long though. So there's 3 guys walking through the woods and they find a lamp just out in the woods.
A lamp?
So
Isn't it?
yeah, just a lamp. So one of them picks it up, rubs it, and a genie pops out.
Okay.
Gotta love that. So it says to them, "You have finally freed me after all these years, so I'll grant each one of you 3 wishes."
Okay.
The first guy, he says, "I want $1 billion."
Hope you can't hear
He's holding,
Skip doing
next thing he knows, he's holding a printed thing that shows that his bank account balance is $1 million and a little more, because what he already had in there.
And 20 cents.
Yeah, something like that. The second guy thinks for a little bit and he goes, I want to be the richest man alive. Next thing he knows, he's holding papers showing that his
I
net
also
worth
don't
is
know much
above
about
the richest
industry of
man alive
museums, So I
currently.
can't comment on the,
Okay.
the business.
The third guy thinks even longer, and he says,
It's not
I
here,
want my
damn
left
it.
arm to rotate
Hmm.
clockwise for the rest of my life.
Be back to
Hello?
mom.
His arm starts to rotate.
Let me peep that.
The genie
script
says
first.
it's time for their second wish. First guy says, I want to be married to the most beautiful woman on earth. Just like that, there's a gorgeous lady next to him
Cool.
that's like loving him.
Okay.
Second guy goes,
Bye.
I want to be good looking and charismatic so I can have every girl I
So
want.
long.
Next thing he knows, his looks change and the first guy's wife is immediately flirting with him.
Oh my god.
So he can clearly get anyone he wants. And the third guy says, I want my right arm to rotate counterclockwise until I die.
Oh,
Okay.
So now both of his arms are rotating in opposite directions. The
Okay.
genie tells them to think very carefully about their third wish. First guy does, and he goes, I never want to become
Seems
sick or
important.
injured. I want to stay healthy until I die. Next thing he knows, his complexion improved. He doesn't have acne anymore, and his knees don't bother him. The second guy goes,
Why
I
do
never
you-
want to grow.
crosses remind me of crosses.
Eric, it's a joke. The second guy goes, I never want to
It's
grow
like not
old.
a joke.
I want to stay 29 forever.
God.
Next thing he knows, he looks younger. And then the third guy, he smiles triumphantly and he says, my last wish is for my head to nod back and forth. Next thing he knows, his head's nodding back and forth and his arms are still flailing around.
Okay.
The genie wishes them good luck,
Talk to this guy.
disappears, and the men soon go their separate ways. Many years later, they meet again and chat about how things have been going. The first guy, he's happy as could be. He's invested the money and multiplied it many times over, so him and his family will be among the richest and of the rich pretty much forever. His wife is a
The way he
freak in the
says
sheets,
no
and I've never
betrays his
gotten
accent.
so much of a cold all these years. The second guy smiles and says, well, I built charities worldwide with a fraction of my wealth. I'm still the richest guy alive and also revered for my good deeds. I haven't aged a day since we last met, and yes, your wife is pretty wild in bed. And the third guy walks in, flailing his arms around and nodding his head, and he says, guys, I think I fucked up.
Oh, time for St. John's.
That's the entire thing.
What? What?
It's so dumb, I love it.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh, I don't know if I told Theo, you might have been here when I told this joke, but this joke's a
Goings
fucking classic. I wish I came up with it myself. Okay.
Wait,
There's-
I'm so confused and I'm lost. There's no closure with
That
that.
sucks.
I know. I don't understand.
He fucked up. His wishes were shit.
I understand, but like, there's
The
no
entire
jump.
thing is, it's like it's building you up, expecting him to have something crazy happen,
Oh.
Yeah, and he's
and then it doesn't. That's what's funny.
It's like this
It's
is
the anticipation.
This is the joke. This is the joke equivalent of blue ball.
Okay, I'll tell you guys. I've got two
Sorry
more
about
good
your
jokes.
cousin
I
Ricky.
just thought of the second one. So I'll start with the one I just thought of because the first one's better. But so there's these three guys, and they're by these like bricks, and they go, okay, let's see who can throw these bricks the highest. And they're like, there's no way to tell, but they're like, one guy's like, the ground's all muddy, we'll throw our bricks in the air, and whichever one sinks furthest into the mud was
Number
obviously
one.
thrown the highest.
I guess.
So the first guy takes the brick, throws it into the air, and it sinks a foot into the mud. Second guy winds up, throws it into the air, it sinks 3 feet into the mud. The third guy takes his brick, like pumps himself up, he throws it into the air, brick doesn't come down.
Okay.
What?
So the second joke that I like to tell. So there's this lady,
Mm-hmm.
and she
That's
wants
how
to go
you do
visit her
that.
mother. But her mother loves her parrot, and she can only afford the tickets on the plane that says no smoking and no taking like pets onto the plane.
Would be pretty cool.
So
I
she
guess.
goes, it'll be fine, I'll just hide the parrot. So she hides the parrot, and she buys those tickets, she goes on the plane, everything's working out wonderfully. She's in the air, she's got the parrot, she's giving it like
Sure.
parrot food to make it not talk. And then, as they're like at cruising altitude and nothing really needs to happen, the pilot's walking down through the aisle. But he's smoking this big
Bye.
cigar.
Bye.
And so he's he's walked down asking everyone how their flight is, and he reaches the lady. And he's like, "Hey, how's your flight?" And she's like, "Oh, it's good." And then from under her jacket, he hears,
He
"Oh, I
going?
want a cracker." He goes, "What was that?" And she goes, "Nothing." And he hears it
Where you
again.
going? To
And
the
he goes,
map?
"No, you're hiding a parrot under your jacket." And
Oh, there's
he
more
takes it
stuff
out.
here.
And he throws the
Oh.
parrot out the window of the plane.
What?
Because you're not allowed to have a parrot on this plane. And she goes, "You can't have a cigar in this plane." So she throws the cigar out the window. So she sits down, she's all pissed. The pilot runs back up to the
Open it.
cockpit. He's all pissed because he's not smoking his cigar anymore, and he got into a confrontation.
Sorry. Hey, Tomb, open.
And then suddenly, while he's out there, he hears, I don't know if you heard that, but it was a knock. And so he looks at the cockpit, and he sees the parrot. And what does the parrot have in its mouth?
A cigar?
Bye.
How'd
Nah,
you
he's
pronounce that?
got the brick.
Say mouth again.
What? He's got
That
the.
man part. Bye.
Thank you very much, ladies
Say
and
mouth
gentlemen.
again. Say mouth again.
Isn't that
What?
one a classic?
What?
You
Yeah.
make him
That's
think it's
human
two jokes,
question.
but it's really
Never.
one.
I want to know how they opened the fucking window without the fucking plane crashing.
There's a suspension of
There's no
disbelief.
exit
Mouth,
those
by the way.
ways.
He said mouth.
I think you're a crazy person, but it's entirely possible.
I should
I
write
think
down
you're
that
a
thing
bit-
on the crime scene.
But isn't that one so good?
Hold on, I'm gonna move to my bed, but I still
Sit.
That one's so
start
good.
waking up and
I will say that one got worse reactions than it got the first time I told it. I don't remember who I told it to the first time, but it was fucking funny. I'm glad you appreciated that, Thea.
It's great. I love it. Fucking love I
That's what
hate
I
the
think of-
first one. I hate that genie one. I don't understand it.
I know, I hate it. That's giving me nothing but.
You liked both of them, Theo?
Okay.
I'm glad someone else appreciated the genie one.
I freaking hate the genie one. There's
The
nothing-
G one's a load of shit, and you know it.
Yep, I was thinking of doing that actually. Vroom, vroom.
Madame,
See how
but
quick he did that. Oh, it's like a quick draw thing. Oh boy. Oh,
I'm trying to think of quality
not
jokes.
even that quick of a walker. Oh, is that a spyglass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back.
Sometimes there's short and sweet jokes.
Yay.
Like my GPA.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay, so there's a lady, and she's currently at the funeral for her husband. So she's all sad. And so a man leans in and he goes, hey, could I say a word? And she goes, yes, of course. And he goes, plethora. And she goes, thank you.
Malia.
That means
What?
a lot.
I hate.
Please
Oh,
let me
this is
die in
sexual.
peace.
Oh.
I will never find peace in this Discord.
That's what it is. It's a Discord.
Right. Great.
Jake, why are you the way that you are?
Oh god. See now I'm reading through other people's shitty jokes. This one's just fucked up though.
No.
So
No,
guys,
no fucked up jokes.
It's not
Fuck,
that
here we
Never
go.
mind.
A guy's in a doctor's office and the doctor's there with him. The doctor goes, I have two pieces of bad news. The first piece, and the guy goes, wait, what are they? He's all nervous. The guy goes, doctor goes, the first piece of bad news is that you have cancer. The guy's like, oh man, what's the second piece of bad
Really
news?
good rotoscoping.
And the second piece he goes, the second piece of bad news is that you have Alzheimer's. And the guy goes, well, at least I don't have cancer.
Ugh.
It's horrible. I'm sorry. Oh.
I don't like that one.
Probably gonna get voodoo
I'm
murdered. isn't
still
it?
mad about the fucking genie one.
What? The genie one is good.
It hurts me.
The genie one is so good.
I hate it. I fucking hate
Ooh,
it.
I have one that works better in text, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. So there's this man,
It's that animal
On a fishing
stream
trip.
again.
and a woman walks up to them, and she's like, "Hello,"
My name
are
is
you?
Joe.
and
I have a
it's
house.
like this is she introduces herself. She's like, "Hey, this is my name," and she goes, "What's your guys' name?" And the father goes, "Oh, I'm Dean, and this is my son, Bean." but he has 2 kids there. So she's like kind of quizzical, and she's like, "What about him?" And he goes, "Oh, that's my other son,
Love that font.
Sean," but it's spelled like Sean.
Dean. Scene.
So he's all
Scene Bean.
pissed because
I know
of-
there's someone in my school named Scene Bean.
Yo,
So-
I only refer to Sean Bean as Scene Bean.
Or Sean Bon.
No, only Scene Bean.
No, Sean Bon.
Oh, you guys want to hear a classic?
No.
What was the last thing Grandpa said before he kicked the bucket?
What?
Okay.
Want to see how far I can kick this bucket?
Hey,
I like that one.
I hope Grandpa dies.
Oh, this is another classic one with a grandpa in it. I want to die quietly in my sleep like my granddad, not screaming in terror like his passengers.
Never mind.
Oh, I saw that one.
Most of these are horrible, but there's occasionally funny ones.
You ever think the problem is his hat?
Okay, this isn't really so much of a joke, but it's just kind of interesting. Something I learned like the other day. So you know Murphy's Law, right?
Andrea?
Whatever the worst that can happen will happen.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Cole's Law?
No.
Oh, it's thinly
Oh.
sliced
Shit.
cabbage.
Oh my god, Leo, can we move to a different Discord?
I didn't hear the thing. What happened?
No, don't
Okay,
you dare.
Leo. So you ever heard of Murphy's Law?
Right,
It's like whatever can go bad will go bad.
right.
Have you heard of the lesser known one, Cole's Law?
What about coleslaw?
It's thinly sliced
Oi.
cabbage.
Oi.
Please let me
Oh.
die.
I don't like
Telling
that
terrible
one.
jokes are amazing.
Great voice actress.
I need Leo. I need you to
Slayer
take a
Ramini.
chainsaw and shove it up my
FYI.
butt.
Oi.
It's a little aggressive, don't you think?
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what's the
No.
difference between a hippo and a zippo?
No messages.
What?
One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter.
Can't research.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because zippos are lighters, Leo.
Oh, see. Wah, wah, wah.
The
Oh,
Lord
okay.
said unto John,
It's hard to research
"Come
something
forth and
like that
receive
in,
eternal
you know,
life."
the pre-computer
But John
days.
came fifth
Couldn't just
and won a toaster.
Hey.
research. One of these weird
Leo,
symbols,
I'm
they
going to bed
look
soon.
like
I
this.
can't play a solo queue. But thank you for inviting me.
See ya. Keep an eye out for your stingray. Yeah. See ya. Well, I'll be damned. What a large house. Operate door. Knock on
So,
the door. Move
the other night,
door with your
I slept
hand
with a blind woman.
Knock it and pick up the knocker.
went
and
pretty
let it
well.
go.
Like once
use
she
it,
took we all took our
operate the
clothes off, and
knocker.
she said,
You're
"You
doing
have the
okay, there we
biggest
go.
dick I've ever laid my hands on."
Sierra,
And to which I responded with, "You're pulling my leg."
are you also Tim Curry? By
I
actually
hate-
doing
I
an
hate
accent
it.
you
I
do?
hate
That'd be
Leo. Leo, I'm leaving. I gotta
No,
go.
no, Eric, please.
What? I can't. It's 2
This
o'clock.
has some good ones, right?
I have to sleep
Tim.
tonight.
It's Tim twice.
Hey,
two
what did the
times a
cannibal
Tim.
get when he was late for dinner?
You're once, twice,
What?
3 times.
The
Tim
cold
Curry.
shoulder. Oh.
I'll never find peace.
He
Alright,
just
this
holds
one-
up his
This one's pretty fun.
spyglass.
This one's
He's like,
actually
I'm a
pretty creative.
detective.
What's red and bad for your teeth?
A
Look,
brick.
I've got weird
Yeah,
drawings
see, it's good. You got
shit.
it.
I don't know.
Wow. Powerful.
Nah. Nah. How about murders?
All right, well,
Murders
this
must
one's a little like
foul.
different, but
Oh,
what's
God, I
green
know
and
conflict
fuzzy and
there.
hurts when it falls from a tree?
I don't know why, but I thought about Larry the Cucumber.
No.
A pool
Oh.
table.
what?
Curry says
A pool
no.
table.
Pool tables aren't always green, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're
What
right.
about all the
I mean,
things
I don't know why
had
it's
in
there,
my
but
jacket
I guess you're
pockets right
right.
now? How about all those things?
Maybe.
My first thought was a cabbage.
Only we could pretend to be a cop. Well, bye. Why can't they just got Tim to do like a normal accent that he can pull off? Hey, coppers. Here's a beignet. Oops, I stole your ID. Bye.
Alright, this joke's a
Well,
little
you were
long, but
distracted by the beignet.
and it gets a little depressing through the middle, but it's
All of
funny.
it.
Okay. So there's this moth,
Now, when am I allowed to walk?
and he goes to the orthodontist.
A moth?
Yeah, a moth. And he goes into the orthodontist, and the orthodontist's like, "How can I help you today, moth?" And the moth's like, "Man, where do I start?
Alright,
I've had just like a terrible week. Been thinking about ending it all. My wife left me. My house burned down. I might lose my job. My
How does
kid-
a moth have all these things?
My kid, he drowned. My son, I look into his eyes. I don't love him anymore. I look into him. I hate him. Every day when I look into the mirror, I just get more and more depressed because I hate who I've become."
Okay.
The orthodontist is sitting there. He's nodding his head like, "Yep, mm-hmm." So the moth keeps going on and on about all these horrible things that have happened to him. And eventually the guy goes, "Moth, that's terrible. But you should really see a psychiatrist about this. Why'd you come here?" And the moth goes, "The light was on." It's so dumb. I heard that joke from there was like a comedian who said it, and his was funny because he literally told the joke over like 4 minutes. He just kept going on and on and on about like the moth's problems, and then he just ends by saying the light was on. Oh God.
Time to fuck it up somehow. Make everybody awful chilly or awful hot. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it right now because I'm really not sure. I'll figure that out.
This one's a classic.
I have a reason to make everybody leave.
Two fish are in the tank. One turns the other and says, "I don't know how to drive this thing."
I come in here and just sit down, not say anything to this guy I know.
I didn't think you'd like that one.
His chin is really funny to me.
Okay. This one's a little different, but it's kind of funny. Leo, you here? Eric, you here?
Yep.
Okay, good. So, there's two whales at a bar.
Okay.
The first whale says to the second, I don't really know what noises whales make, so these are my whale noises.
Okay. Okay.
And then the second whale
His accent's
says
so
back
much
to the
better
first.
than his.
What?
Okay. All right. It's time for me to go to bed. I have.
You're supposed to make whale noises for the first one, Theo, then the second whale just says something in English.
I gotta go to sleep. I have work in the morning. Good night, y'all.
God, some of these jokes I was dying reading. I'm a joke master. Yeah. I'm glad you appreciated the genie joke. That joke was funny as hell.
Yeah, his face is creepy. I think it's because his eye is a little too far over.
I don't know if you heard me, I was struggling towards the end of that joke. Because the punchline was coming, and I'm like... Alright, Theo.
Oh.
A wife calls her husband and says, "Be careful driving home. Some complete moron is driving down the wrong side of the motorway." Husband replies, "There's not just one, there's bloody hundreds of them." Oh. Oh. That one's a good one. Oh, this is another one. To the person who stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. Oh, God. People tell me I'm condescending. That means I talk down to people. I don't really get how that one's a joke. That just seems like... I get how you could hear it as a joke, but... Yeah. Weren't some of those good, though? Most of them weren't, but some of them were good. Bad jokes are funny because they're bad. The worst are the jokes that aren't bad enough to be funny, but aren't good enough to be funny. So like they're in that middle. It's like with movies. They're in that middle spot where it's just like, why am I wasting my time with this? To who? I mean, she still seems busted as fuck. Josh and I played as an AP one that like destroyed everyone, which was kind of troll. Nice. Mhm. Get trolled by League of Legends. Just scared you shitless for a split second. But I really hope my class tomorrow's canceled. It's not that I dislike the class, I just don't want to go to it. Next semester's going to be nuts because I have no Friday classes, so. I don't have to have this end of the week like, ugh, I just don't want to go to class. The worst part is, I think I've missed 2 classes from that professor. And I can only miss 3 in a semester, and I don't really want to. I have 2 weeks left, like I have 4 more of that class, like not counting tomorrow. So I wanna get an optimal skip like on a different Friday. Actually, I think I only have 4 more counting tomorrow. I'm not sure though. Alright, I do need to go to bed. I like staying up late with you and talking, but I need to go to bed. Just because tomorrow I actually have to wake up in the morning. I'll be on tomorrow at some point though. Probably, I don't know. Obviously because of D&D, but I'll be on probably earlier than that too. I'm not playing Clash. It's a fucking waste of time. I don't want to waste my time doing something that we're not gonna ever win in. Because we're not going to. We suck. Like, we don't win when we play normally. And we'll play against actual 5-mans who are actually trying. And if there's any scouting, they can see, like, okay, this guy only plays Ka. Let's ban Ka. And that's it. They don't really need to ban. No one else has. No one else. I'm not saying that. No one else has like a signature champion though. Like Dylan's like, oh yeah, my Tristan is clean. No, it isn't. But I don't know. It's like, what else do they ban? They banned Ka and then just a bunch of OP shit probably. If they banned Ka, Evelynn, Hecarim, I'd actually like just be inting after that. It is. That's honestly like optimal. You can do it to a laner, you can do it to like a jungler. If you do it to a laner, what you do is you do it to like the mid lane, let's say. And then you just have the jungler camp mid. Yeah. It's nuts. You do it, it works really well against top laners as well. Because usually they'll panic and pick like a tank and think like, oh, I'm a tank, I won't die in lane, then you can just kill them in lane, because just because they're a tank doesn't mean that you can't kill them in lane. Back when I played those solo queue tournaments though, I'll never forget the nuttiest mind game of all time. The enemy team thought I was jungling. So they banned like Ka and I think Rek'Sai. And this was back when you only had 3 bans. So 2 of their 3 bans were used on me, like target banning me. But somehow it had ended up that I was like mid or something. I was either mid or top. And so our jungler picked like Jarvan, like first pick. Who when he was like super busted at the time. And I just picked, I think I was top, and I just picked like a tank. And so we went into the game, they're like, what the fuck? What do you mean that guy's not jungle? He played jungle last game in the tournament. I'm like, we switched roles. Because he wasn't doing too hot top, and I didn't really have that spectacular of a game jungle. And so we just switched up. That was one of the tournaments I came in second, and one of like the 3 I came in second. It was one where your team beat my team in the finals. It was a classic. Alright, I'm going to bed though. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.